Hey guys, Aztec Ninja Frauditor Hunter here. Today I want to talk to you guys about a very serious topic when it comes to frauditors. First off, for those of you who do not know, I am a security officer. Um, I possess both armed and unarmed guard cards. I'm right now my primary position is armed, so I do have a firearm. I have handcuffs, pepper sprays, baton, all of that. I've been doing this for 10 years, so trust me when I say I know what I'm talking about when it comes to pepper spray. Now, first and foremost, I believe that everybody should have a right to defend themselves. But if you are going out there to literally harass people and try to get a reaction from them and, wait for them to do something that will eventually lead to you pepper spraying them, I don't think you should be allowed to own pepper spray. And I'm going to use a couple clips here for an example. Um, so, first off, when should you actually be allowed to use pepper spray? It should be quite honest, well, not honest, but it should be obviously that you should only use it if your life is in danger, life threatening danger. Like, is the person attacking you? Does he or she have a weapon? Is he or she bigger than you? Uh, does is he or she like also using pepper spray, or maybe maybe they're like a former boxer or something like that. They have skills that could literally mess you up. Well, maybe you don't have that kind of combat skills. Those are the only reasons you should be allowed to use pepper spray. And, if somebody's shouting at you or anything like that, like you'll see a lot of times frauditors usually use that as an excuse to pepper spray someone. If I were to pepper spray every single person that has ever shouted in my face, I would have to use, I'd be carrying one of those giant, like, bear mace sized cans of pepper spray. Just because someone is super aggressive, it doesn't really necessarily mean they're an immediate threat. You know, because loud talking usually means like, they're not really all about getting physical. They're more, they're verbally threatening. And that's another thing. If I were to pepper spray every single person that is threatened to kill me, again, I'd be carrying around a giant can of pepper spray. I have been threatened to be killed. I've been threatened to be, they're going to wait for me after my shift. They're going to wait for me in the parking lot. So again, I know what I'm talking about. I've been doing this for 10 years again. Now, most recent, most recently, you guys may know SGV. A couple weeks ago, he was filming a medical emergency where I guess a woman's friend or family member was having a serious medical emergency. And of course, what does he do? He wants to show right up at the spot and start filming everything. Which, don't get me wrong, you can do that, but this is this is one of the main reasons I do not like frauditors at all. Um, Instead of showing like compassion or understanding or anything like that, they just flat out says, "Too bad, it's the law." They turn into like complete assholes. That's why I do not like frauditors. But anyway, so the woman, of course, she's going to be upset. And so she picks up like a handful of leaves and throws it right at him. And then he pepper sprays her. And we actually have a clip of that. Unfortunately, he took down that video, but I'm going to borrow a clip from Dr. Dave's video when he covered this. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean.
Good. Make it rain. Make it rain, I'll make it snow. Now this.
And for those of you who don't know, yes, SGV was in fact arrested for this. He actually got a felony charge for that, and bail was set at $70,000. Which is pretty much why on the very next video, or not the next video, a couple days later, he uploaded another video, literally begging people to help him pay for his mistakes. Okay, so was this a justifiable cause to pepper spray someone? No. Um, because, well, obviously his life was not in any danger. The woman is not bigger than him. The woman doesn't have a weapon. I mean, was this like a form of attack or assault? Sure. But it's not enough for you to pepper spray her. And you guys saw the first time where she threw grass and stuff at him, he was very calm. So already showing that, he did not feel threatened. And, next time she came around, she got more of a direct hit, and that's when he sprayed her. So, yeah. Now, right there, it's not really self-defense. You're merely just responding to her attack with another attack, which, again, is not self-defense. Okay, so let's take another look at another clip of his. This one was from a year ago, which again is pretty much the same thing, where he was filming a parking lot. I don't know exactly where he was. I don't know, I have no idea where he was, public or whatever. But a security guard came out and, tried to ask him, "What are you doing? Why are you filming?" And are security guard and security officers allowed to ask you that question? The answer is yeah, we can. Because basically, one of our job is to keep an eye out for anything that looks suspicious. So if you saw this big, near 300-pounder all masked up and stuff, I'm pretty sure you'd be getting a little suspicious of what he's doing. So this security guard was, I don't know, maybe about 5'8" or something. He had to be at least maybe 50 or so years old, maybe. And he did try to not assault SGV, but hit his camera. And SGV pulled out the pepper spray and tried to spray the officer, which luckily it turns out he didn't really get a good hit. Well, also the security officer was also wearing sunglasses and a mask, so the pepper spray didn't probably get him that good. But still, let's take a look at this clip, which he titled "Violent Security Guard."
Who are you? Who are you? Hey, come in. Hey, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? No. Who are you? Why you come in? Get out. Get out. Get out.
Okay, SGV. So you're telling me you're almost 300 pounds. You're 45, and this this unarmed security officer who's probably like, what, 50, 55 years old or something, intimidated you so much that you felt the need to pepper spray him. Like, what? I mean, you couldn't just like take a step back or anything like that. You got to go right for pepper spraying an old unarmed guy. So, like I said, this was an old video, a very old video, and so I don't like a year ago. So I don't really know the whole outcome because the video eventually just suddenly stopped. So I don't know if the cops were called or if anybody was charged. But this was an example of when not to use your pepper spray. Because again, your life is not in danger. Another frauditor who loves to use pepper spray is good old Casey Camera Boy. The same guy who looks like he started puberty at 13 but just never finished. So he was confronted by an Asian man. For some odd reason, Casey Camera Boy absolutely loves to film and harass Asian people. So an Asian man in a suit comes up to him, tries to ask him, why are you filming? Why are you recording like workers walking in and walking out of a building like that? So the guy walks up to him and touches his equipment, and Casey throws a fit and starts threatening to pepper spray him. Now, is this a justifiable reason to pepper spray him? Because I mean, sure, he made physical contact, but it was far from life-threatening. At that point, you could just, I don't know, you could just easily just take a step back. But instead, Casey actually tries to antagonize the guy, saying, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Well, if you guys remember my other video, we saw it the last time he tried that with the wrong old man and he got his ass kicked. But anyway, let's take a look at that clip.
That's it. Let's see what happens here. Hi. How you doing today?
I don't wanna actually, sir.
What is it?
Can you turn off the cameras, please?
No, don't. If you touch me,
Oh, okay,
I'm a
yeah.
pepper spray, fool.
Alright. Can you turn off the
What are you gonna do, fool? What are you gonna do?
I'm just asking, so why
Don't
you...
get on my face like that, fool. If you touch me, I'm a pepper spray.
I didn't touch you.
Alright. You're 3 seconds away from getting pepper spray.
Oh, can you turn off the cameras, please?
Don't touch me.
Alright, I didn't touch you.
I'm gonna suck you if you touch me.
Sir, you're in his personal space.
Alright, I was just asking you, so can you turn off the cameras, please, when I talk to you?
No.
Why not? To you?
No.
Why not? I was just asking.
No.
Why not? I was just asking.
No.
I just asking, why do you...
You can ask.
Yeah.
And by the way, guys, it turns out, after a little bit more research I've done, it turns out he was auditing a church, and the guy he was threatening to pepper spray was a reverend, pastor. Like, wow. Just, wow. Okay, so if he did pepper spray him for that one little touch, would that be justified? The answer is no. He didn't even touch him. He touched his equipment, And so more than likely, he definitely wouldn't. I would assume he would have gotten arrested for it. But like, this video is about 6 months old, so this was all before Casey Camera Boy had another run-in with the law, where I believe he is now on probation for the next few months. So if he does anything else, then he's going to be locked up, which will be awesome. I cannot wait for that day. I know for a fact he's not going to last too long. So yeah, final verdict. Should frauditors be allowed to carry pepper spray? The answer is no. Because one, a majority of them have long criminal histories. And I'm not just talking about trespassing or anything like that. I'm talking rape, battery, kidnapping, assault, etc. So obviously, they're not allowed to carry pepper spray. The other reason is that they are in full control of what they do. Basically, they're choosing to put themselves in situations where, they know what they do antagonizes people. I mean, you could say it's fighting for our freedom because we all have the rights to film in public. Well, yeah, you do, but I don't think they meant like go around and make people feel uncomfortable, and agitate them. I don't think that's what it meant. But yeah, so if they put themselves in situations on purpose that they know gets a negative response from the public, just for clicks and views, then they by no means should be allowed to carry pepper spray. Because not everybody's going to have the same reaction when it comes to pepper sprays. Like, maybe if you're someone like me with asthma, you already have a difficulty time breathing. Pepper spray also gives off very, very strong fumes that can literally choke you and makes it harder for you to breathe. So if you pepper spray someone with a type of medical condition that you did not know, I mean, like, that's a whole different lawsuit right there. So pepper spray, I've never used my pepper spray actually, and hopefully I never do. But there were times where it was a close call. And also, I'm going to admit that I lied. There is another situation where you could use pepper spray, and this is what I've done. I've had a rowdy customer inside of a Waffle House. I actually used to work at a Waffle House, but anyway, he was super rowdy, threatening staff, so I carried a little thing of pepper spray with me. I told him to get out, otherwise he's going to get pepper sprayed. So that right there, I used the pepper spray as a way to get this super aggressive, violent individual out of a building because he's shouting, he's yelling. He started throwing cups and stuff. He was challenging our cooks to fights. So yeah, that was a justifiable reason because this guy is already clearly violent. But yeah, that's my whole 2 cents on the whole frauditors carrying pepper spray. I believe they should not be allowed to. Especially if you're purposely going out there and antagonizing people to try to get them to go after you so you could pepper spray them and put it into a title of a video. Especially if you don't really know how pepper spray actually works. Because another thing a lot of people don't know is that pepper spray can also be quite flammable. There have been some instances where police pepper sprayed somebody and then tried to use their taser on them, and that individual caught on fire with it. So, yeah. If you don't want to be attacked by people and feel threatened, or in your world feel threatened, then maybe stop doing things that pisses people off. But like I said, that's my 2 cents. If you disagree or want to debate about it, you could tell me in the comments. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I will see you guys in the next video I make. See ya!